Should be.
We are.
There we go.
It says we're live now. Yay!
Excellent.
Yeah. Welcome, everyone. Welcome along to the Virtual Model Club. Hope you have some fun. We'll try and talk about model making. Probably one or two other things along the way, as is usual. Just pop in, say hi. If you want to come up on screen as well, join us on here. We can have up to 10 people up here, so that's cool. Otherwise, just want to watch and leave some comments, please do. Just enjoy yourselves the next couple of hours, because that's all it's here for, just for fun. So, Mikey, Mystery Box News, Nick, Kev, Russell, and Andy Wilson are here already. How you do, gentlemen? You all right?
All good.
Quite a bit of loot back off Nick again.
Oh, God. Right, okay.
That's like Nick's default position, that sort of head down, rummaging around.
Don't
As long as his
get
head's
him
not
started.
bobbing up and down, it's fine.
Don't get him started, please.
Yeah, don't start head down. No.
Should we see who else is here as well? That'd be a good plan. Yeah. Okay. Herr-Jan Steenbeck from Roermond in Holland. Good evening, my dear boy. How are you? How's Holland? Hi, Joe. Good evening to you, mother. Hi, everyone. How are we? Very, very good, Joe. Glad you could be in here, mate. Oh, Gary's here. Why did I wake up at 4 a.m.? Oh, that's right, because of you lot. Yeah. But you're very welcome, Gary. You know that, my friend. Michael's here. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Michael. Simon here. Evening all from Matchbox Challenge, Simon.
Still getting a loot back somewhere.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, twice.
I only heard him once.
No, I heard some feedback. I heard some after bits as well.
Yeah, I had an echo.
Let's try it now. No, it's definitely Nick, because I've just muted Nick, and it's not happening.
Ah, there we go then.
Oh.
He's doing something. God knows what he's doing. Really?
It's now mystery noise, Nick.
I think he's got two windows open somewhere.
No.
Or two devices.
Is that better?
That's good for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Kind of getting an echo.
I didn't hear one.
Not much of one.
Hey, never mind.
Let's try
We'll
this.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go, Dink.
Hey, Dane. Hey, mate. Good to see you.
How you doing?
All right.
Hi there.
All right.
How's everyone doing?
Doing good. Ish. Thank you. Stressed, but fine. Thank you very much.
At least it's a long weekend day.
And the weather's going to be good, at least in the UK anyway.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but Gary's going on vacation. Isn't that the thing, though? You have to get all stressed up while you're getting ready to go on vacation, so you can go on vacation.
That was not the plan. Last year, that's what happened. Last year, Maria went and looked after our granddaughter 2 weeks before we went away. And literally, like the day before we were traveling, she came home looking after my 21-year-old granddaughter because she doesn't like being in the big house by herself. Whatever. So this year she said, no matter what, I'm not looking after anyone. I'm not doing this. I don't care what Joe says or asks me to do. I'm not doing it. He suggested, hey, Maria, why don't you have your own YouTube channel? Gary can help you with that. Just understand, my dear wife has never done video editing in her life. Just no concept of how video editing works.
Going on.
Wow.
That's definitely
I think we know who's to blame.
So what's gone wrong now?
Echo.
Okay, so headphones are better.
Yes.
Okay.
At least
Head
there's one thing, Gary.
down.
At least she'll appreciate the work you've been doing on the channel.
There you go.
Hopefully.
Oh. Try now. Well, it's gone now. I've muted Nick.
It's gone.
It stopped.
Ah, well, there you go. Yeah, that's the idea, Kev. Maybe she does begin to understand, because she said, "Oh, it's so oh, my back hurts so much being on the computer and that." So your video's 3 minutes. Literally 3 minutes. Give me a break. So thanks, Joe, for suggesting that to your mum just before we go on holiday. That was really helpful. But other than that, everything's fine. Haven't packed. Haven't done most things, actually. And we leave early doors on Saturday morning. So, yeah,
Just buy stuff when you get to the other side of the flight, and then just
yeah.
put it into a charity shop or something before you fly back again.
Well, knowing British Airways, I'll probably have to anyway, because my bags won't arrive with me. But Oh, the other thing was, we're coming home from Toronto in a few weeks' time, and booked the flights, and I had booked seat 1A, right? Because there's no first class on there, so I booked seat 1A on a Dreamliner. I thought, fab, that's going to be so cool. And then I was looking at the booking of the day, and it says, "Oh, you're now in 5E and 5F." That's the middle of the bloody aeroplane. No, I'm not. I paid for these, so I got in touch with them. And so, but if you change planes, so it now has a first class section, which is what I would. No. What happened apparently is that there were complaints about some of the seats at the front, and then not having the in-flight entertainment, and the arms being broken. So we've blocked off the first 4 rows. Okay, good. Do your engines maintenance people have the same way of doing maintenance? No, they won't fix it. We just sort of block off that little bit of fuel cabling. That'd be all right. It's got a bit more there. That'd be fine. Really? This is shocking.
It'll do a trip.
It's shocking. Yeah.
I think gone are the days when everyone wanted to fly a Boeing, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to, but I'd like one that actually worked. It's like, how long is it since this thing had a C check? Because that would have been sorted out then. This thing's been flying around quite a long time since a major strip down. If they haven't bothered doing the in-flight entertainment for the first 4 seats.
Did anybody see that documentary? I think it was on Netflix. The downfall of Boeing. That was quite interesting.
Oh, was that about the accountants taking over from the engineers, essentially?
Yeah, because they had McDonnell Douglas staff take over, didn't they? And it was no longer engineering led, and this whole MCAS facade, and then you had people finding small ladders in the tail fins of Dreamliners because they didn't have time to remove them before finishing inspections.
4 ants.
Yeah, no, never mind. Just rest it against the jack screw there; it'll be fine.
Yeah.
See you on the other side of the trip.
Seems to be a common story. Companies getting taken over and the new owners not doing what they should be doing with them. I saw a documentary about Maplin, and they got taken over by I can't remember now, a finance company who basically turned them into a novelty goods store. So you can no longer go in and buy your 3P resistors.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said naughty good star, like something you see on the A1.
That was strange as well.
Yeah.
What's everyone working on at the minute?
Good question.
I'm on a ICM, the first issue of the Hamden with that one.
Excellent.
In between the Land Rover.
Excellent.
Do any of you find that as your experience increases and you get like a bigger kit, you start feeling pressure to try to do as much as possible, then that almost puts you off.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
I find the same happens when your stash gets bigger as well. So
Yeah.
I find
get
there's
ready.
a lot of pressure to do all the options. You know, if it's got a wing fold, I probably should do the wing fold and things like that. You know, it's just because you think, yeah, you're building it for a channel, and you should try and max out the kit that you're supplied with.
Well, I sanded it down a bit for PE, and I haven't put the PE on. And for the rest of it, I was doing these teeny weeny little handle things, and I'm thinking I really can't be asked with this. I'm just going to go with stock. I may put the seatbelts in, and that's pretty much it. So.
the thing that I'm working on recently was a Revell 172nd B17F, and I quite liked the Shamrock special scheme. So I thought, oh yeah, that'd be fantastic. I'll do that. And I've tried my best with the paintwork. I've put all the weird little green squiggles on it. I finally put the gloss coat down. I thought, right, excellent. Let's move on to the decals. And then I thought, what I'd do is I'll start with the wings first. So I'll get all the little black lines, get all those laid down, then I can start, making it look like an aircraft. Lo and behold, the decals were produced before Christ, and most of them decided to disintegrate to atom level as soon as they touched the water. So I'm now waiting for more decals.
Yeah.
I'm wondering when to put the microscopic.
Sorry,
I'm wondering when to put the microscopic decals on this. I mean, some of them are tiny, really, really tiny, like a millimetre long. It's like.
Well, I've taken I've bought some decal paper now because the decals for the trimotor are insanely delicate, and just a protective setting solution on top isn't doing the job either. So I'm going to scan them, reprint them, and then put them all on. So,
I think it's decal paper before
the feedback loop, and he would know about these things.
I don't think it's me. They should get feedback through our headphones, through our earbuds.
Keep talking, Andy. Let's just test something.
I'm talking.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Right. It seems to be Russell, I think.
Oh,
Speak
no.
again.
But Russell's muted.
Yeah, I just muted him. There you go. Yeah, it's Russell.
Oh, no.
I think Russell's frozen as well. I thought he was sitting very still.
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not frozen. I gotta figure out how to get rid of this speaker. Oh.
Hey, Simon. How you doing, man?
Hello, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm just trying this out.
Excellent. Well, you got through.
Oh, got
We're letting people without beards now.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's all gone.
I'm using my phone, so I don't know if it's going to feedback or not.
Now it's quite a delay.
That's a special one, isn't it?
Right. I'll try something else then.
All you need to do is switch the other thing off. The watching it through.
I'm doing a nick.
If you're on the panel, switch anything else off that you're watching the stream on.
I'm doing a nick.
Every month we do this, it's like 2020 all over again. It's awesome.
Yeah. You don't have the authority to say that.
I'm new to this technology.
It's when Gary stands up and we find out he's sat in his Y fronts.
But it's been
Right,
a
is that
hot
any
day
better?
here today. It's been a hot day, mate, you know.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Hey, excellent.
Hey, cool. No delay now, no?
Nope,
No?
it's all good.
No.
Ooh.
Hi, Simon.
Hello. Got there eventually.
Excellent. Oh,
Ah,
hey Matt, how you doing?
still fighting with the Seamew, Gary.
Oh gosh.
It's got the what's it, Humble 90 on it now. So next step will be the extra dark sea grey on the top surfaces. So
Okay.
that's my next job.
Yeah.
So
still not anything like as pretty as it should have been. Oh no, I've got echo now.
oh,
Okay. Well, how the hell's that happening?
what's that echo from me?
No,
It seems to be contagious, doesn't it?
Is this going to be the whole stream? Just
Yeah, we'll go round everybody online. And go, am I echoing? Before they say anything.
Yeah. Let's turn off audio. Let's turn that off. And see if that makes any difference at all. Oh, excellent. Jacob's going to buy a whole load of stuff from his charity shops. Excellent. Very good. Am I not hearing an echo anymore?
I can't hear an echo.
Do you know what I just did?
Echo. What?
I just turned off echo cancellation. Ironically.
Ironically, he says.
That works.
StreamYard. What can I say? StreamYard. Macintosh is on StreamYard. They just don't like each other very much at all.
It's like checking the old appliances, Nick, when you're doing takeover. Are my indicators working? Yep, no.
Yeah. Check the beacons.
That's it.
Yeah. On off.
Yeah. Oh dear.
And the two tones. Yes, no.
Yeah. Yeah, but the trouble is they can't hear you half the time on that one. Much more fun than the Wii was.
So we're all looking forward to putting in our pre-order for a Revell Harrier.
No.
Oh no, too big for me.
No.
I've been hoping for a 32nd scale first gen Harrier for a long time. So I think this is great news.
Mm-hmm.
I've still got a 24 scale Airfix one in my stash, waiting for a day when I got a house big enough to build it.
Yeah.
So is it the GR1 that they're going to be doing first, or the GR3?
Doing the GR1 and 3 together, I believe, as the first release.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why, but I always preferred the 3 to the 1. Maybe it's just
Yeah.
It's a bit more refined.
Maybe it's because I was a kid when the Falklands happened and saw a lot of the kind of explosions there. Yeah. The other one seems a little bit too 1970s for me.
Yeah.
Well,
no later.
P1127.
Yeah.
GR1 gets you the Aviate-A and the Aviate-S, the Spanish one too. So.
Yeah.
Jem, that's a good point. Problem is you can't do a sound check.
I built a Harrier recently.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Lovely.
Scale is that 1/350?
Yeah. I think.
Matty, can you move the microphone away from your jumper? Because every time you move, it's crackling.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's very early.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is it? 4:50.
Yeah.
Oh my good God.
Yeah. GM, that's a good point, but you can't do a sound check if most of the people aren't here before the stream starts. People don't know whether they're going to be on or not, so we can't really do one until they come up.
Oh, and I forgot the Thai Navy bought the Spanish Harriers too, so the GR1 you get Spanish, the Thai Navy aviators as well. So
Mm-hmm.
lots of cool color schemes.
The Indians had some as well, didn't they?
They
had
had
Sea
the
Harriers.
Sea Harrier, FRS-1
Yeah.
Sea Harrier.
Yep.
So I mean, potentially that Revel could be chucking these out before Telford for probably the next 6 or 7 years.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. I think Telford is very definitely the target for launch. When it says, third quarter of next year, you got to be thinking, yeah, well, we all know where that's going to be then, mate.
Yeah. Didn't Luke mention in your interview that they've got the option to do the 2-seat trainer version as well at some point?
They have in the design, but then there's a lot more modification to a 2-seater, including extending the tail planers, the tail fuselage, to get the thrusters far enough back to balance the 2-seater. They may well be able to, and it'll be brilliant. And I think also that he's particularly worried about, if we put in these these mold lines for the different versions, where are they going to go, and are they going to be sort of stiff enough to make with the model, or would it be better to say, well, if they go really well, do you know what, we'll just re-engineer a mold for each site? I don't know what they'll be doing with that, but that's they've got a couple of years to sort that one out.
I would imagine that's going to be sort of in the dim and distant future, because they're going to make as much as they can out of the first run of molds,
Totally.
and that's kind of going to be an afterthought, isn't it?
Yeah. So there'll definitely be. Yeah. Thank you, Gary. Yeah. They're definitely going to be doing the Sea Harrier, so I'm guessing that they've designed the front end so that it can run with molds that have got, they'll do the main fuselage section, and then they'll have molds already designed for the different front ends. But I think the 2-seater, because it also involves a change to the back of the plane as well, might be a step too far. But hey, who knows? He's got Chris Parker Joy working on it, who's a hell of a designer. So you never know.
It'll be interesting if they do a reboxing, or or when the Sea Harrier comes out with Falkland schemes.
What stores would everybody want to see with it? Because the US one will have different stores than the RAF one.
Yeah.
Spanish probably use US stores, I guess. Maybe some European ones.
But the UK ones will have to have £1,000 of general purpose. They'll have to have Matra rocket pods. They'll have to presumably have BL-755 cluster munitions, sidewinders, early-ish sidewinders, and the Aden cannon packs underneath. And maybe a practice bomb rig would be pretty cool as well. But yeah, that's probably the sort of thing they'll go for. There was a very funny thing on Facebook, Kinetic Models. Someone had written in to complain about their model of the Pucará, the Argentinian twin engine thing, and so it's a nice kit, but you haven't got any stores where you supply British ones with all sorts of bombs. The Kinetic wrote back and said, "Yes, we think this is why British won the war." Well done. Bravo for that. Excellent remark. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean it's going to be interesting to see what they do end up doing.
Mark 1 variant of the Pucará, as is Mark 2 variant, is a version shown for diorama when they were all disassembled, shall we say?
Yes, energetically disassembled
by our chaps.
Yeah. Yes, they've got a lot of options, and a ton, as you say, tons of scheme options. I don't think they're worried about investing the money in whoever. I don't know if they get Castergraph to do them, or they do their own ones, or wherever. I can't remember where they actually get them made now. But they don't seem to be too worried about spending the money on large decal sheets. So if they do a Sea Harrier, they are definitely having the EDSG over white and the all over EDSG, and probably if they've got, I'm actually going to have words with them about it. The ones on Invincible and Illustrious and Arc Royal, when they were repainted, they were painted properly because they had like a really fancy modern spray booth and spray guns and all that sort of stuff. Whereas on Hermes, they didn't have any of that, so they were pretty much brush painted over the white. So they had like a very two-tone grey colour, which is really obvious until they could get them properly done. And the same for the roundels, the Fleet Arm roundels. They sort of painted blue over the white, basically. So it looks like a two-tone blue with a red in the middle. So I'm hoping he'll go with that as an early Falklands War one, and then the later one with like Sharkey Ward's one or something like that. Would be cool. So yeah,
Revell doesn't use cartographs. They use that other Italian eco company. Is it Franchetti or something close to that?
Yeah. Well, someone's got to be not a cartograph customer, right? I mean, someone. Don't know who, but someone's got to be doing it.
Because don't they have their moulds done in Poland, don't they, Revell?
Yeah,
China.
well, the molds are manufactured in China, and they actually do the moulding in Poland. Yeah, they do the plastic moulding in Poland. I mean, German company. It's literally just across the border. It's a truck drive away, which
makes sense.
It's brilliant it's especially good for people like Luke to just say, if there's an issue with something, I'll just nip over there and sort it out. It's not like having to go
all the way to India.
I don't know, India. Yeah, it's literally it can hop on a train and be at the manufacturers in like a few hours, which is excellent.
No, I think they kind of it's a hell of a choice. I mean, it may not completely float my own personal boat, but I think it's going to go down really, really well with everybody else, and they're going to be able to milk a lot out of that tooling.
Oh yeah,
over the next few years. So it's not just like one version and done. So I think it's a smart idea.
Yeah, he was even talking about the P1127 REF, so not the original 1127 that Airfix did the vintage classic of, but essentially the last prototype before it started being called the GR1. It's like very, very nearly the REF version. It's even talking about maybe doing bits for that. So yeah, I think
was that the Kestrel?
No, it's after the Kestrel. It's literally like almost like a prototype of the Harrier GR1, but just a little bit before the final refinements that took it into service. So it's a bit of a aviation geeks, no one's ever done one of these. A P1127 bracket REF closed bracket. Not to confuse it with the original P. Yeah, all right, mate. All right, fine. We understand. Luke's told us about this. Don't worry. So it's going to be good. And I'm glad they're giving him the leeway and the latitude to say, yes, please do spend 300,000 euros getting this project underway or whatever it is. I remember being told that the 124th Spitfire project was £300,000 for Airfix. So it's got to be that sort of level of money, I'd have thought.
Are Revell USA a separate company?
I think they're a separate trading company, definitely, and I don't think they have control over Carrera.
They're owned
Revell, as it is.
No, they're owned by Revell, Germany, Carrera. They are.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, because when the Hobbico collapse happened, I guess it was whatever it was, Litz bought Revell Germany, and then they eventually acquired the assets of Revell USA too. So it may be, I don't know how it's all incorporated, but definitely dependent on Revell Germany for product.
Mm-hmm.
I think they only have a very small office in the US.
A lot of the molds went to is it Atlantis?
Yeah. A lot of the really old stuff did, yeah.
Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of people with the original was it the nuclear powered lunar research site or something that Revell did way back in the day, and they were like serious money, and Atlantis are rebooting them this year So,
Yeah.
And people are not going to be happy about that. But it's an original, so I don't care. I'm making a model. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, Atlantis just reissued the was it Adams kit? The Kentucky long rifle. It's 1-to-1 scale, and it's like 5 feet long.
Yeah.
It's massive. Yeah.
Yeah, I had someone, one of my viewers was talking about, there's a company in the UK who's importing these things slowly. And he's got his name down for a Kentucky long rifle. But yeah. Ooh. What's that pop up from? Which Harrier scale? Oh, right. Which Harrier? You're good at this. Where'd you learn to do that?
It's in widgets on the side.
Oh, well, I've never been anywhere near a widget in my life, as far as I'm aware. But well done. So, if you're watching, type in either 1 or 2 in chat and vote for which Harrier scale you prefer, 48th or 32nd. Interesting.
Or 1/350th? No?
Or 1/350th, yeah.
I value my eyeballs than doing
Or a 1/600.
Yeah.
It's only about 1, 2, 6 parts, 8 parts, all in clear plastic. You get a pack of,
Wow.
I think it's 8 of them from, I can't remember what it's by now. Got a box here somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah.
Guys, if you want to take part in the poll, you got to put the 1 or 2, not the actual scale.
Yeah.
You know what kit I haven't seen in a while? The old Monogram 48 scale Harrier GR1 Aviate. That was always a pretty decent kit, even though I think it was late 70s, early 80s, maybe. I don't think Revell's ever reissued that. That was pretty decent.
It's not something Hobby 2000 might buy.
No, I wouldn't think so. I don't even know if Atlantis has that.
How come I voted on this? I didn't vote on this.
Because I am in control.
Jeez. God, that's
Also,
illegal.
you got a comment in the actual studio chat rather than
I bet I have.
private chat.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yes, I have. Yeah. What's his name? There you go. That would be it. Very clever.
I wonder if with the announcement of the 32nd Revell Harrier, will it take any of the steam away from the Uma Harrier in 48th?
I don't think so, because that's the late GR. Well, it's the AVA B2 or AV8 B2 or something. Yeah, it's the late one. For us, it would be the GR7 7 or 9, basically.
Yeah, you can't even make a British Harrier out of the Uma kit, so.
No.
There you go, Dave. It doesn't matter if I'm covered.
I don't mind, honestly.
Yeah.
So everybody's thinking the price of this new Revell kit is going to be similar to the Meteor, I guess? Sort of in the 60, 70 pound range, something like that?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. I imagine so, because I think this time he's planning on releasing the first release being just a regular release, not going for the first release being the all singing, all dancing premiere version with all the photo etch and all the bits and pieces and this and that and whatever. I think the plan for this one is the first release is going to be the standard level kit. Maybe, I don't know how the Meteor worked with it, but yeah.
Mind you, I think the way things are going, there's every chance that 18 months' time, when Luke was saying they're hoping to release, you probably could be looking nearer the £80 mark, perhaps.
Oh yeah, very likely.
Even for the basic version. I mean, obviously, bells and whistles would probably be higher than that because of the added cost of the extra detail and parts, etc.
Oh yeah, the full blown version would be like 110, 120 quid probably, with all the photos.
I think I'll stick with me 170. I think I'll stick with 172 versions. I've still got 5 left to build,
Oh, right.
I built,
Okay.
built the 172. Built the 172 P1127. I think last year or 18 months ago. That was nice. That was the old version before they brought it out as a vintage classic, and it was nice. It went together, considering it was an old mould. It went together fine, you know. The others that I've got left are a mixture of Airfix and Teleri. I think I've got a couple of Teleri Harriers, but yeah, I think I'll just stick to 172. Well, obviously, apart from when I eventually get round to that 24th scale vintage classic, but yeah, I think I'm harried out for the time being.
Yeah, by the time you add your resin wheels, your 3D printed nozzles, your 3D printed cockpit placards, aftermarket decals, your mass set, you'll double the price anyways.
Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely. Well, I don't know. I'll probably get one just because I love a Harrier. And if they do a Sea Harrier, then I'm definitely having one because 800 Squadron had them, which was my late father's squadron. So that's a definite one.
That's it. You have to build it to join your collection.
Absolutely.
Julian, we discussed that about 5 minutes ago, mate.
Yeah. They're not going to do the original P1127. That's for sure.
Saw Harrier at an air show. Saw Harrier at Eastbourne Air Show once, hovering over the sea, and that threw up a lot of water. And they made everyone evacuate the sea before the Harrier came over. That's probably. I'm not an air show person, but that was quite a moment. There's an air show soon, isn't there, in Kent? I can't remember where it is now. Somewhere in Kent, there's an air show soon. I might, if I've still got a driving licence, I'll find out next week. I'll go along.
Yeah.
I think the last time I went to Riyadh, I saw the Harriers, the Spanish Harriers. Surprising how loud they are.
Yeah, very nice though. Right, they modernised the airframe so well and put the electronics in it and all that so beautifully. And they definitely are still the part. An 800 NAS 1/32 scale collection. Okay. Well, you
top
can
deck for your north wind, Gary. There, I think.
Yeah, you can get a Hawker Nimrod in 1/32. I think Luke Graf do it. Still, no one does the Hawker Osprey in anything more than 1/72 scale, which I think is terrible. Oh yeah, the prospect of building a Blackburn Rock at 1/32 scale is just like no, just no. And a 1/32 scale scimitar would be so big. That would be absolutely huge. But 1/32 Buccaneers would be cool. Harriers, Seahawk, fine. Supermarine Attacker. No one's gonna make that 1/32.
It's fair enough. There we go.
Just won't. It shouldn't. 1/32 Seafire 47 is on the way from DBMK, and a Seafire 15 and a Seafire 17. They're going to make all of those, so that's good. Hellcat, okay. Sea Hurricanes. Ferry Fulmer, that'd be fairly big, but fairly big beast of a thing. Great lumbering heap of whatever. Gladiator, ICM do one, a Sea Gladiator. They only had 2 of them, but it counts. What else? Yeah, the Skewer Rock. Yeah, that's about it. I think that's all they had from memory.
They didn't have the Merlin Seafires, like the Seafire 1, 2, and 3.
No. When the early Seafires were around, they were flying Sea Hurricanes, and then they converted to the obviously the pilots trained on the early ones because that they were easy to fly and easy to find because they were thrown off the ship. They weren't going onto the ships because they were really useless. But so the 15 was the first Griffin engined one that they had, and that was great fun because the engines turn in opposite direction. The Merlin and the Griffin turn in opposite directions. So when you're on a fairly smallish aircraft carrier like the British used to have, you'd be sat at the back of the flight deck getting ready. You throw the throttle forward, giving it a boot full of rudder, and of course, suddenly the rudder's pulling you in the other direction, straight towards the island. So it's a boot full of the opposite rudder, and off you go. So it's a very dangerous thing. Ah, there we go. Very good.
Very
What's
cool.
that little propeller? Excellent. Yeah. I need it to be that big. That's
You
what
could
she
you could
said.
sit in the cockpit on a Saturday or to do your Saturday members stream.
Yeah.
It's like a British
was
version
never- I
of
was
Tom
never-
Cruise's hangar in Top Gun 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was never allowed
Last-
to fly in those because I'm too tall.
Last time I saw one looking like that, I did some work at an air base. I was at St Anne's, I don't know what the air base is, just working on like computers for a drawing office. And guy goes, "Oh,
Right.
you want a coffee?" I said, "Yeah, sure." Took me down the stairs. This big hangar was basically like a quick fit with these sort of half Harriers sitting around with people going, "Don't know, mate. That's going to cost you." He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I love how Gary's just stood at the side talking to himself.
Yeah. Well, that's basically what I do for a living, Mikey. If you think about it. If you narrow it down to its raw elements, most of what I do is talk to myself. Oh, thanks for agreeing. Jesus. Should have a bloke in the back. No. You're talking to all your wonderful supporters and viewers, and through a slightly delayed means. You could have no. You
Yes,
do.
usually in the loop if Nick's involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Nat sent that in.
Oh, that's excellent. That's very cool. Thanks,
Oh,
Nat.
but it was
I
sweet.
appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate it. That's great fun.
You mentioned about gladiators. I mean, it always makes me rather sad that everybody forgets there was an actual gladiator squadron down in Plymouth during the Battle of Britain, down at 247 Squadron, and they sort of never get mentioned. Well, they never actually shot down anything, but they were there just in case. They actually couldn't catch up to any fighter or bomber really, but they were there.
Yeah. Well, that's one of those pointless. The thing on pointless where they say, name an aircraft that flew in the Battle of Britain. They're going, oh yeah, Spitfire, Hurricane. Yeah, that's it, sort of thing. Unless you actually know, and you say, oh yeah, well Blackburn Skewers were there. Defiant, famously the Defiant, Gladiators.
Those pictures in the Blenheims, yeah.
I wonder if technically some of their Hawker Hinds or Hearts were still, because I've seen some pictures of them in about 38 in camouflage. Furies, maybe.
Furies, maybe.
Yeah, but that must have been the
got
Munich.
sort of lost somewhere.
I mean, they all got painted in the Munich crisis, didn't they? That's when they got their pre-war squadron codes.
What if there was one or two still knocking around us, like the CO's little sporty wagon, and he could go, no, it's in the Battle of Britain and a Hawker Fury, actually, old boy. Oh.
Yeah, can you name all the Battle of Britain aircraft on the other side, though?
Well, not all of them. I guess 109 and 110. Probably there was some 108s. The Heinkel 112 was there?
No, well, that was all propaganda, though, wasn't it? That actually.
The Heinkel 70 did some reconnaissance flights.
Doing your 17.
Yeah.
2017.
Italian aircraft.
Yeah, the CR-42 was there.
Yeah, 47.
Yeah.
Maybe even the SM-79 or something like that.
Did they have any Fiat
Heinkel
250s, maybe?
115? Yeah.
Any Mach-E 200s?
I don't know.
The only picture I've seen with Italian aircraft is that one where the biplane crashed with a British soldier sitting on top doing thumbs up and stuff.
Yeah.
As
they do.
Yeah. Get a few gizzards off the plane.
Very good, sir. Couldn't climb it.
Yeah, I mean, the Italian
What's this
contribution
button
wasn't
do?
really much of anything.
Yeah.
I think they were more of a liability.
I was watching a program yesterday, the day before, about the Tower of London, and the new boss, the new chief warder, yeoman, whatever they're called, is it yeoman warder, the head bloke, head honcho, ex-RAF regiment gunner. How about that?
Sacrilegious.
Former Queen's Colour Squadron, so now they've got to smart up their drill.
It's true to form, isn't it? Spend a lifetime guarding air bases, then just guard a castle.
That's well, that's so many of the keys sorted out, then, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean,
challenge.
Yeah.
They used to stand outside the NAFI door letting people in.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, some people, the right people. You're currently wearing trainers, naff off.
So we've got this reasonably priced 30-second scale Harrier, and then on the other end of the spectrum, there's this red pill, 30-second scaled Phantom F4B,
The B,
which
I know.
the price is like $400.
Well, there's just no. I'm putting it out there right now. No, I ain't doing that.
No, I think that's fair.
$400. Jesus.
Or
What?
a 30-second scale gigant. Gary would love to tackle one of those.
I can't imagine what.
Put one wing out the window.
Trumpets claim they're going to do a 1/35th gigant. So,
My God.
yeah,
I think it's a typo. 350th.
1.6 meters across or something stupid like that. It would be. I mean, if you go to Telford and put that on the roof, you'd probably take off up the M1. Oh, that Julian, that's a bit of a shameful thing. Oh, Western Whirlwind. That's another one.
Whirlwind, yeah.
Yeah, the aircraft in service at the time. Yeah, that could have been anything really. Fascinating stuff.
I think the 100D had that evaporative cooling system.
I've been reading about that on the ME209, the high-speed aircraft that they built to get the world speed record. What a nightmare that was! Yeah, it used to get. I think it was about half an hour they could fly it for before they didn't have enough water left to run the cooling system, because it just used to leave this trail of steam behind them as they were going along. Absolutely insane, absolutely bonkers. But the engine could put out 2,500 horsepower for like 5 minutes or something to get them. And it did. They broke the record. It took up to about 400 and something stupid like 490 miles an hour or something like that. It's absolutely crazy speed. But yeah, evaporative cooling systems, so the water goes into the wing, and there's panels in the wings with like tiny holes drilled, so some of the water evaporates and chills down the rest, and it gets fed back into the system. So you've got like a 40-gallon fuel tank and like 300 gallons of water spotted around different parts, because they didn't want the aerodynamic penalty of a radiator. How about the aerodynamic penalty of a propeller stuck when it seizes up because your engine ain't got any coolant left? Anyway,
Special Hobby do a big one.
Yeah? Oh, wow.
1/32nd.
Okay.
Which I've seen down at my local shop. The DBMK Sea Fury appeared yesterday at the local shop. So it's in Australia.
Right.
I'm waiting for the Italeri MC200. Still, about 3 months, 4 months after the release. So that's just amusing. We can get the Sea Fury about a week after its release or so, and we can't get Italeri stuff for about 3 months.
No.
Who knows?
Well, yeah. Yes. Several other companies have exactly that same problem, though, don't they? Unfortunately.
I mean, it is a long way, but
Well, yeah, but if one guy can do it, I'm sure the rest can. It's only.
Oh,
it's less far from Italy. That's no excuse.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see how much the Sea Fury costs. Over here, because my shop doesn't open until today. It opens on Fridays and Saturday morning.
Oh, okay.
It has a fairly relaxed lifestyle, the hobby shop owner. So.
Excellent. That's fantastic.
I think I will be getting one of the Mustangs when that comes out from Edward.
All right, yeah.
The 32nd Mustang, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Have you seen they've just they're about to release? Well, I think a lot of the shops will have them at the end of this month. The 48th Legacy Hornet, which is it's a kinetic kit with their own decals. There's quite a few nice options. So.
Yeah.
Gary.
Yeah.
Do you realise you've set this as a public live stream?
Have I?
Yes, because I can watch it on my spare YouTube channel.
See, this is why this week has been such an absolute nightmare.
It's not just you, Nick, causing entertainment. Gary's after some limelight now.
Let's just say, right, because the last stream, I'm going to try and do this. No, the first stream of next month isn't happening because I'm away. So this was just like a surprise melding of the two streams that I do. And that's what's happened.
That's my witness protection scheme buggered then, isn't it?
Yeah. And anything else, I'm going to refer to my principal private secretary for comment.
Good excuse on the flight.
Or he'll blame Julian.
Yeah, he'll blame. That's the
Julian's fault.
Yeah. There we go. Oh well.
So that's why, if you look at the chat, Gary, a lot of the people in the chat have their names in white. Channel members are green.
Okay. I'm just StreamYard. God, been trying to teach my wife how to do video editing. Please give me a break. My brain is broken. I'm absolutely broken. It's okay. So I've recorded this, yeah, but can I go and edit it? Well, yes, you can. You can chop the bits up. No, I want to record another bit and put it in there. Well, yeah, you can, but you're going to have a very different background. Oh, I can't just film it, and then just drop it into the same background. Well, no, you can't do that.
Well, there you go, Gary. That's a Christmas present, a green screen.
We've got one. I just don't want to use that.
Rob, this is what the members' live streams normally like on Gary's channel.
It is. Yeah, it is this chaotic. I promise you, it is this chaotic. No, this is what the monthly virtual members club is all about. Things like this.
But let's be fair, Tuesday's live stream, the first 30 minutes or so was epic. I mean, I think Gary's ribs were hurting, Mikey's ribs were hurting, all our ribs were hurting.
I did watch it back to catch the first 30 minutes. Yeah, I've got a nice bit of hair up here.
Yeah. It was brilliant. Probably the best start to a live stream ever. Wicked.
We're here to entertain. That's the whole purpose. Here to entertain.
Yeah.
It was pretty entertaining. Yeah.
Really good. I love the bit, Gary, where you just sort of sat there, shook your head, picked your pint glass up, and just sat back and let it all unravel with Mikey sort of pulling his hair out, trying to get in contact with Nick. And you're just sat there going, with your beer.
Yeah, especially the 7.3% beer.
Well, yeah, that's why he didn't drink much of it.
Do you remember when smartphones first came out? And we were all going around to our grandparents trying to show them how to use the phone, or our parents trying to show them how to use a smartphone. That's what it felt like with Nick.
It was fun. What can you do?
I still don't get it, Mikey.
No.
It's still too complicated.
Well, you've got a bit of time to get up to it, mate.
It just adds to the ambience of the stream.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, the thing is,
or the ambient sounds, or lack of.
Just think that after June, you'll be able to practice all you want.
Yeah. I might be thick.
It made my week anyway.
I might be thick, but I can hold a hose. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, Gary. You get to roll out a length of 45 or a length of 70.
Submission to the actress.
No, 45, not 70.
Yeah, stick with the 45. It's not as heavy.
No, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't fly around like that on the end of it.
Yeah.
The next stream incident is on the 16th of June, right? We come home on the 13th, so I may not be all that with it. So there's plenty of opportunity for this to go just as sideways, thanks to jet lag.
Got 3 days.
Happy days. Happy days.
I'll be in Devon then, so I don't know whether I'll be on the stream that night. Depends what I'm doing or which pub I'm in.
Yeah, whereabouts in Devon you going, mate?
Torbay.
Very nice.
So I'll go down on the 13th, come back on the 20th. I mean, Bertie's on the 15th, so it means that I won't have to drive big buses, and it means I can have as much drink as I want.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, no matter what the percentage is.
Yeah, Maria did say to me, we get into Seattle at about midday, and then we got to do immigration and all the rest of that, and then we got to get to the hotel, and should we just wander around, then go get something to eat, and then have a couple of drinks, and then go to sleep, because it's going to be 1 or 2 in the morning in our heads by the time we eat anything. So that's a really good idea. Leave it with me. Found 1 block from our hotel, literally 1 block, is a really nice looking bar with loads of different foods, burgers and tacos and all sorts of amazing plates of different food and pizzas and all that. But they must be 40 beers on draft, from 3-ish% up to 11.5%. 11.5%.
I doubt you'll see much of the following day if you go on the 11.5%, Gary.
I said to challenge, I thought.
Thing is, it's all part of your nutritional pyramid. I mean, I don't know where it's in that, but it's in there somewhere.
Yeah, see, the thing is, Gary, the beer has fruit in it, so it could be part of your 5 a day.
They do fruit beers as well, absolutely. They do indeed, yeah.
A hops of fruit?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Just don't try hopping after you've had a few pints.
No. And also, it's literally a block from our door, so happy days. So I've booked us in there. That's good.
We used to have an office in North Carolina, in Raleigh, and there's a bar there called Flying Saucer. They had loads of beers, I can't remember how many. They had a challenge. We drank all their beers, you got your name on a plaque on the wall. There's very few people on this plaque, but of course they suddenly imported loads of Brits into the town. So of course they were all up for the challenge, and then they brought in you can only drink 3 a night to go towards the challenge.
Right.
So just to slow the Brits down a bit.
Yeah. How much of each one did you have to drink?
Well, a bottle or a.
Okay.
I think most of it's bottled actually. There's much draft.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
My days of drinking a bottle of Bacardi are way, way, way behind me, thankfully. My liver thanks me for that as well.
Probably a good thing there,
Yeah, God.
Simon. To be fair, probably a good thing.
I think I was about 25 or 26 at the time, and a crowd of us from work used to regularly meet up and have a party at our governor's house at the time, and he liked Bacardi, so yeah, we normally used to get through about a litre bottle. We'd start about 8 in the evening and finish about 3:30, 4 in the morning, having drunk the whole litre each, with a bit of coke to water it down, like, you know. But
of course, yeah.
no ice because the coke, but no ice because the coke was kept in the fridge, so that kept it chilled. Didn't remember much about the following day.
Oh, there you go. Very good.
I like
Could
how
be
it
next
was
group
like
build.
the RF version
drunken
of
kids.
Uncle Albert.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure that beard is in completely regulation there, Mikey.
It is.
He's in the oxygen bath.
Oh, it is these days, obviously, but not then.
Especially for
You'd have ended up in the guard room.
Yeah, absolutely.
I did get a map reading badge in the Cubs or Scouts, was it one or the other?
I want to know why there are bombers there.
Yeah, and why you're sat on it.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, that is.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
I have to get files of those so I can print them, put them up in here.
I'll
Be
send
fun.
them to you.
Excellent, thank you, mate. I'll do that.
You
I'll
should-
stop putting up a few things.
That was good, that. Brilliant.
You should be selling prints to us, Mikey.
Yeah.
They're not mine, they're nuts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Harrier, I remember when you did that Qatari interview a while back with was it Mark Robson, and he was mentioning about asking for suggestions about a 1/72
Yes.
kit.
Yes.
So have you ever heard anything else, after that, or?
Not yet. No, I think they're looking long-term planning on that. They've got a few things coming. They've got a P47 they're working on as well at the moment in 30 seconds, and a couple other bits and pieces they're doing. I think he was just thinking he probably needs to start looking at starting a design process of some sort before too long. So yeah, it's open to suggestions for something good to make in 1/72 that maybe would fit in with their sort of ethos of, you know, completeness and accuracy, and maybe something also that isn't quite every day, or if it is every day, it's got to be the best that there is, sort of thing, probably. So
Lincoln.
Lincoln, yeah, 48th or so, yeah, 72nd. They could sell them. They would definitely sell them. Them and Manchester's. They probably.
Well, I was just going to say Manchester's if anybody built them.
Yeah, the problem with in Manchester, there isn't really anywhere to go for reboxings, is there? There's only.
No.
I mean, my first thought was a Hudson because you can get the turbine light aircraft and some of the things, but God knows.
And I don't know if a Manchester would be too big a kit to consider doing a low pressure mould version. It's probably not worth someone's time and effort, really, is it? You know, it's a bit like the old Blackburn Beverly. I mean, that would be epic in 1/72, but no one's going to take it on.
Yeah.
No one's going to take that on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think I just need to win the lottery, give them a bunch of money, and get them to make the Blackburn Blackburn. That is a thing of beauty.
No, I agree with you.
And no, I
I've been waiting
wouldn't
for you.
5 stone overweight.
I've been asking for Matilda 1 for years, and of course, whoever it is released one, and it's too bloody complicated. I don't want a full interior and loads of PE. I just want a nice Matilda 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just weather and add some stowage to and put on a diorama.
Was it Matilda one, the little Diddy one? The little.
Yeah. I've got a 1/100 one, and I've got a 1/35th 3D printed one. But now that God, who is it? Gecko have released their 1/35th, but it's a lot of PE. I was watching some of Nigel's videos. He's got things up for 8 parts of his video on building one so far, each an hour long. It's like he's a lot more skilled than me, and he's pointing out it's not for a beginner. I'm not a beginner, but I'm not far off.
That's crazy. I don't like things like that.
I didn't think I'd list full PE on the inside.
Oh,
We'll see.
Yeah, so Ryfield's got that MiG-21 they've launched now as well. They're going to launch as well, Ryfield model. Obviously, normally doing 135th armour, and now they're getting into a 148th MiG-21. It does look nice, though. I will say, it does look nice. I haven't seen any other MiG-21s where you can have the drogue chute housing open, if you wish, for example. Oh, that was pretty cool. And now you can get 3D printed drogue chutes as well. Someone's bound to do that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I don't like models where you have to use PE. I would rather have the choice of I can use the plastic or I can use the PE. But where I have to use the PE, that sort of turns me off.
Yeah, on the same.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm happy doing seat belts and the odd thing, but when you got to bend a box or that kind of crap, I'm thinking, not today, Satan, and just sod that.
Well, you've got a box made out of PE, an enclosed box. How's it going to be more accurate than that same enclosed box made of plastic? You know.
Yeah. And it's 2 mil by 2 mil by half a mil. Yeah.
And you got to have your special bending tool for it as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mine bending, but
yeah. And then you got to fit a padlock on it.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. You got to do the pilot's seat buckle and all that sort of stuff. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And you got to have your swear box next to your desk, so to sort of fill up as you're going along in your little session as well.
Well, that's
after just one kit, you've got enough in the swear box to buy 3 more kits, so you'd have an ever-expanding stash, wouldn't you? you'd never complete your stash. Well, you never would anyway. I mean, I'm sure all of us have got a Sable collection, but I must admit, I did the Special Hobby Seafire Mark 47 800 Naval Air Squadron, by the way, HMS Triumph, I think it said on the thing. But that had the option, like Nick said, you had the option where you could do the plastic cockpit or you could do the all singing, dancing PE version. So, I dry brushed the cockpit and left the PE. I think it's still sitting somewhere flat.
That's the one that they give you the launch cables for the rockets.
I believe so. Yeah.
Cables go into the back of the rocket sets as well. Yeah, I've made a couple of them. Well, I've made 3 of those actually.
Yeah, you've done the full set of the 800 Naval Air Squadron, haven't you, Gary? In 172 already.
172, yes, I have, and its precursors, 602 and 604 fleet fighter flights, which were then joined together. So I've got Ferry Fireflies, the Parnell Plover in there, and then into the Nimrods and Ospreys, and so on. So
is your next challenge to do 48 scale right through, or are you going to go 32?
No, 48, because the DBMK Scimitar is coming out, and that's one of the 2 that no one does, and the other one is the Hawker Osprey, the original Hawker Osprey. And I mentioned it to Elia at DBMK, who happens to absolutely adore British interwar biplanes.
Right.
He loves them. And the fact, so Elia, so Scimitar, brilliant, now can do this, but did you know it's that no one's ever made a Hawker Osprey in 148th? And he said, really? Yeah, really. I mean, and they did this, and there's 4 versions, 4 marks of them. You can have them with floats or with wheels, and this is very interesting. And Will is next to that. Elia, no, Elia, we're not doing that. But Will, no one else does one. Elia, no. So I'll leave you 2 guys to it, shall I? So you never know. It would be brilliant to get right.
I mean, what you could do is some kind of like a force perspective thing. So you could have your kind of your 130 seconds at the front and sort of go back in the scale, so you get your 170 seconds at the at the back.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, so next it will be 48, and I don't know what I'm going to do about the Osprey. I'll probably have to do some research and some scratch building and some heavy
3D printing, mate.
That's a possibility, of course. Yeah, it had folding wings as well. That's the cool thing, because the Nimrod was small enough to go in the lifts without the wings folded, but the Osprey, being that much bigger, actually had folding wings as well. So yeah, that'd be a really cool plane to have, though.
I actually loved doing the air-fixed Ferry Firefly Mark 5, was it? I think that they did, because that was the first kit that I'd opened up since getting back into it was the first kit that I'd opened up that had a wing fold option. I thought, it's got to be done. You know, of course. I think the last time I can't think the last time they bought it out. It was probably over 20 years ago.
Very likely.
And I would buy it again if they bought it out as a vintage classics, just to do the wings open version. You know, because I really enjoyed building that one. But because of the uniqueness of building a wing fold, you know, I've not built one since. I haven't got any other kits that have got a wing fold, but you know, that was really good.
How hard would it be to convert a Hawker Hart to an Osprey? The Osprey was basically a navalized Hart.
I think there's quite a lot involved.
AMG does it in 48, so they may even get around to doing an Osprey eventually.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, it'll be the first thing would be the interior sections of both wings, because the wing fold was there. It would be it's differentiated, and all the hinge points and all that sort of stuff would be there. And the pilot would have a headrest for a start. It would have a hook. There's probably not too much to do, but enough that you can't just buy one and paint it up and put an arrestor hook on it, and call it an Osprey. I don't know. I'm not great with biplanes, I must admit. Yeah, that'd be good though. It would be excellent to have them all in 48 scale. I mean, it would if you do all of the different marking scheme versions and wing folds and not wing folds for everything that had them. It comes to 43 different kits in total. So that's quite a lot.
That's quite a collection, isn't it?
Yeah. So the skewer would have, the pre-war all silver, then the sort of 1940s medium sea grey and northern temperate upper scheme, and then a wing folded one as well. So, for example, just rather than a skewer, you'd have 3 of them. Well, I did anyway.
So the big question then, Gary, is when the builders built your north wing, did they build the foundation deep enough for you to put an upper deck on the north wing? A forecastle.
Yes,
no,
they did.
An upper
the
deck.
Local council would be very upset if I did it. They would be very, very upset. Yeah. But yes, the footings are strong enough to do one. Should the laws, the planning laws change or regulations change anytime soon, it would be quite fun to have an upstairs, an upper lounge, like on the old jumbo jets back in the day. The upstairs first class lounge
with a piano in it,
models on display.
With the lift.
I'll move the fridge up there. I have a little bar in the corner. Yeah, I can see Maria going for that, can't you?
Yeah. Gary sat on the roof for a few years firing his cannon like in Mary Poppins.
Oh, dear.
I think it's just talk to Marie and say we're having an outdoor carrier deck.
Yeah.
Nick, you are looking wonderful in blurry.
Yeah, if only the north wing had been shaped like a carrier island, we could have had
That's just like my eyes.
How you see the
I thought it was.
Yeah, well, you know, technology.
Not cooperating.
Yeah. Yeah, technology. Hate it. Hate it, hate it. So what anyone got anything planned to buy, to purchase, to build, to start a new project or anything like that in the near future? While I'm away? Next month or so, or three weeks or whatever.
I found this.
Oh, look at that. A Wellesley. And Nighthawk. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nighthawk calling.
And it comes with unusually a yellow. I don't know what year this was from. I haven't looked, but it's got a yellow tube of glue, like a full length.
Oh right.
Tube of glue instead of, and it's got the dreaded paint pots. Although I have to say, I've only ever had 3 paint pots out of the kits I've bought. From like direct from Airfix that have turned up baked. And you know, customer services, to be fair, I told them about it. Out of 2 kits it was that I bought at the same time, funnily enough. And I think it was 4 days later, a jiffy bag come through the post, and it wasn't the little pots, it was the actual proper dropper bottles, 3 of those to replace the colours. So, you know, fair play to the spares department. I was just expecting to get, you know, little pots again.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I still have an ever-growing collection of little plastic bags with a tube of glue and little pots in it.
And a brush.
I think I've got about 12 of those little tiny tubes, the current tubes, for the temperamental plastic parts, shall we say. A cocktail stick and a dollop where it's not going to be seen, but it'll hold it really well.
I've got a little
got.
container full of them myself, sitting around. Don't know what to do with
That's
them.
nice with it as a kid. I mean, isn't that and the little tins of Airfix enamel and some very toxic brush cleaner for the enamels? It's going quite well.
Yeah.
Oh, the Dam Buster one looks nice.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
What scale's the Dam Buster? Is that 72nd or 48?
This is 48.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh. Nice.
So I couldn't resist. I bought wheels. I bought.
That's a monster.
Well, it's not as big as the 32nd scale one.
Well, yeah.
I bought the 101 Army mass set for it. And I got some photo etch of the radiators. I didn't go all out with the radiators, and I've got some seat belts as well. Seat belts.
Wow.
I've not tried those yet. Are they quite intuitive to use, that one-man army?
I think my next build is going to be a 0. So. Well.
Yeah, they look like they should be, and you know, it gives you all the national, you know, the roundels and everything too. So I'm going to paint those on, and see how it goes.
You see, this is how us modelers get tortured by aftermarket. You know, we lay out a big wedge for the kit, and then someone goes, "Oh, I'm doing aftermarket this, aftermarket that." By the time you've bought all the aftermarket pieces, they cost you more than the original kit did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if you buy it for the wrong place, and you got a hot load of delivery costs as well, like if you order direct Medmod. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, about 4 times
that.
as much in postage than the item costs.
Very few decals, no markings to do. Just loads of bloody wheels.
And then the other thing is this. The as you're from, this is just taped together, but
alrighty.
It goes together really, really quite well.
Is it 72nd or 48th? That one, can't remember.
This is 72nd.
Yeah. Nice.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Really a ton of detail. So yeah, looking forward to painting that.
Excellent.
I've started my LRDG homage, so There we go.
There is
Oh,
he.
nice.
There he is.
Get on.
Show us again, Nick.
Excellent.
Oh, that looks nice,
That's
doesn't
really
it?
good.
Nice bit of weather in there by the looks.
Had an engine fire.
nice.
I love it. Love it.
Oh, yeah, nice one.
Very nice.
I know they don't do the full range for everything out there, but I'm a big fan of the Edward Look series. I don't know if you've tried them. So if you've got your kit and you don't want to spend an awful lot on aftermarket, they give you a really nice pre-painted resin control panel and then just your photo etched seat bolts. I mean, that's one that I've got for a BF 109. So
Oh, they're nice.
it's quite good.
Yeah.
So I just find it's the perfect edition. I mean, that's only £6 that was, so bargain.
I
Okay.
mean, there's a bunch of companies that do that. So like Red Fox, Kinta Studio, Kits World. I think there's others. Print Scale, lots.
I think that's why at Telford, I sort of like scoot over to the Edward little stall as fast as possible to go riffling through the boxes they have there with all the bits and pieces, masks and stuff. No, I can't find anything, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been building the
I just love these.
S199,
Oh, they are awesome.
Yeah.
the new 148 one, and that's the new hybrid one. So it's the new hybrid one, not the original hybrid one, which I gave up with after about half an hour. This one, all of the resins stayed in one piece, and it is awesome. It's just absolutely awesome. The side panels, it's a sprayed primer, then German interior grey, and literally just dry brushed it, and it looks like I've spent days on it. It's absolutely incredible. You have to be a bit delicate with some of it, like the control panel, because they've got those little twist handle things on. So you have to be really careful you don't knock those off when you're dry brushing. But other than that, it took, I'm going to say, an hour to do what would normally take me most of a day to do in terms of detailing and picking out stuff. The seat belts the same, just painted a bit of panel line wash. Perfect. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm really impressed with it. And that's what the new Mustang's going to have in 1/32. It's all 3D printed, but it's like in 4 parts for the subs. You've got the base, which has got the seat. In this case, the back end of the gun, rudder pedals and bars and the straps on them all already there. And then you've got a side panel for each side and control column, 2 little other bits, and that's it. That's the whole of the interior dealt with. I've been looking at the undercarriage bay for the Mustang, and all the pipe work is already there. Oh, it's just incredibly beautiful. It really is.
I think it's really good. That it sounds like they've really improved from their initial batch.
Yeah.
And what I really love is with this innovation, I mean, how's it going to drive other companies as well to, in the future? I think it's really healthy for the
and a lot of it's gone together with Tamiya extra thin. There's a few bits I've used some ammo photo etch glue with, that PVA basically, but I haven't used any super glue in it at all. Haven't had to. It all just goes in with extra thin, which is again quite remarkable. I think it's a technology. I think a lot of people are going to start trying to think, hang on, we should be doing that. It's a bit of a game changer, I think, for myself. Yeah.
So
really
I'm making a plane, which is unusual for me.
Yeah, Andy, what overcame you?
I don't know. I think I've got 3 from Airfix. I ordered something else. I was looking for something to do an in-between thing, and it's. I bought some masks for the cockpit.
All right, yeah.
It's not brilliant, but it's not bad.
Yeah. It's a lovely little bit, that one.
It is. That's very nice. I built that 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, beautiful thing.
I even carved a hole in the bottom to put a stand in it.
My God.
Yeah.
That's my extent of my modifications.
Yeah.
Oh, the joys of the little pin vise in the bottom of the aircraft.
Yeah.
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 And a sharp knife.
It's got guide holes for the newer stands with just 2 holes.
Yeah.
So luckily 2 holes about the right distance apart for the old stands. So I drilled 2 holes and then just hacked at it with a knife. Still got all my fingers.
I built that kit in wheels down mode, so I didn't have to worry about a stand for that one. But it is a nice kit.
I wanted to do it flying wheels down, but it's got flattened tyres.
Yeah.
Right.
So I couldn't really do it flying wheels down.
Yeah.
Right.
So did it wheels up.
Yeah.
So I don't build many planes. I like the stance of playing wheels down but flying. Do you know what I mean? Sort of coming to land or taking off or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't worry about things like flaps. I understand them anyway.
I started building the XF91, which is just like a, how should I say this? Insane aeroplane. I'll go get as how far I've got with it.
So I'm also working on the LRDG Jeep.
Oh, nice.
So doing a bit of scratch building on that.
Nice.
That's early work in progress.
There is one coming up. Let's see.
I look good.
Oh, Matty, nice model.
Managed to score this guy. It's got a whole bunch
Yeah.
of resin extras in it. Like, yeah, sort of
Excellent.
motor, and that is extra stuff. And I've always been keen on them. They just interest me, the Saharinas. I do have a couple of.
It's a lovely model. I've got 4.
Oh yeah. I've got all the versions too. It's like there's a couple of later ones.
Yeah.
They're really cool kits.
Yeah.
I love the Tamiya Desert Jeep when I was a kid because it had all the extra bits, the sandbags and the jerry cans,
the
etc.
XF91. Looking good.
XF91. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
It's a
so
weird thing.
yeah, look at the wings.
Oh gosh.
They get broader the further you get from the fuselage. Isn't that good?
Excellent.
The undercarriage retracts. The wheels actually sit here, so the outer part of the wing is like twice the thickness of the root.
Bonkers.
It's the most bizarre piece of aerodynamics. I've tried to understand. I've been reading about it. I've tried to understand it, and my brain gave up. But it was had rocket assisted as well, so it'd take off with the jets, then climb to intercept with the rockets firing. It's a gloriously bonkers piece of aircraft, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. The original, the wings had variable incidence as well, so you can actually twist them up to heights for landing. Why? Just why?
I was just looking at the couple of pictures of it, and like the main landing gear is wacky. It's got like in tandem, isn't it? 2 tandem.
It is,
wheels.
but they're on opposite sides of the tandem truck. So you've got the truck of the 2 wheels, one behind the other, but one's like on that side of the inner part of the truck, and the other's on the outer part of the truck, and they retract outwards towards the wingtip, and they settle in under the wingtip. It's like what? Frankly, guys, what were you smoking that day? What?
Well, the Lightning does that too.
Dude, I got a great idea. Dude. No. We make the wings thicker as they go out. Oh, man. Yeah. Let's sell it. Let's sell it to the Air Force.
They were young 25-year-olds on a litre bottle of Bacardi a night when they was thinking that one up.
There you go. That's exactly what it was. And the kit's lovely. It's going to be a grand thing when it's finished. The only thing it doesn't come with it came with a pilot figure, and it was like squashed.
Oh yeah,
the molds was so thin. So I pinched the pilot from a Lightning Lightning F6, the FX one. So I've had to widen the cockpit a bit, but I'm going to put a pilot in there because it's going to have the wheels down. But I think
he was on an RAF exchange then. He was on an RAF exchange. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we can figure out some paint it the right colour. Put some flashy thing on his bone dome to make him look like an American pilot, and that'd be good. Yeah, so it's quite a cool kit. I'm loving these. I'm really getting into more and more of these things. I love modern kits. They're outstanding things to build. That S199 is a joy, but I'm really getting into more of these older kits. Oh, I've got a clear plastic thing for my Whitley. So I've got a replacement for my nose turret of the Whitley. I've got the Falcon, is it? The VAC form set for British bombers. You can guarantee I'll cut the model, I'll fit that. I'll just be there, just making sure that the PVA guy behind the kit on the bench will be the original turret sitting there.
The morning after.
It's probably stuck. It's probably stuck to the bottom of the model, Gary. If you turned it over and had a look.
I did try that. I did think, pretty sure they don't have a ball turret. So yeah. Oh, what's that, Russell?
So I sent you some links, but I was scrolling on Hobbylink Japan. So this is green stuff. Coffins.
They do some seriously weird stuff, those guys.
They do have skeletons too that you can put in.
Very shy skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then there's food.
Food box.
I've got the is it? Who does the box of food?
And then I love this one.
Oh,
just needs a Wile E. Coyote figure.
And
a Roadrunner.
I love it. What scale are they in different scales?
So they say good for 1/48 to 1/35.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and Christmas presents.
Christmas present, of course. Every diorama's missing that. That's brilliant.
Yes, I have some.
They're really inventive.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Here are desert scenes.
That went dark very quickly, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool as hell, though, especially those coffins.
I know.
I've just thought of a.
I've just had an update, Mikey. Your next project will be landing mid-June.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
That's very kind of you. I'm intrigued.
There was one more too, which I loved. 35th scale penguins.
Oh, excellent.
Now, of course, penguins are only native to Antarctica, so that kind of limits your diorama opportunities.
No, Falklands.
Yeah, Falklands.
Oh, that's right, Falklands.
I've got a photo of me in the Falklands stood with a load of penguins.
Yeah, I was on a. I did 4 months on a mountain site down the Falklands, and there was a rockhopper colony just down from the actual site, and there was a.
Kev, please, Royal Air Force Regiment. Don't call us rockhoppers.
Well, yeah.
and it's detachment, not colony.
They were next to some shags, so there you go.
Right, yeah. Okay.
I like a good shag, he did.
Yeah, that's right.
They're quite fun watching on Sea Lion Island as they're coming out of the water, because they sort of bounce up in the air and then land on their feet and toddle beak really fast.
Do they still have penguin ale there on sale?
Not that I saw.
I can't remember. I mean,
Penguin Brewery used to be running. It's one of the first things that was liberated, I think.
at least the priorities then, didn't they? So
Probably right.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Do
We
they have
found
any
a
ferrets?
hotel.
Ferrets in the Falklands?
Oh, there's
Sorry?
a kara bird. It's like a
No,
predator.
no, no. I'm talking. What kind of
Yeah.
vehicles? Did they send any ferrets down there, or Saracens, or
Oh, during the war.
Or- or afterwards?
Scimitars were down there.
Scimitar?
Scimitars were there, yeah.
Oh, cool.
When-
I could
when
do
we
a
were there,
scimitar
yeah.
diorama with some penguins on it, then.
Absolutely.
When we were down there, they had the Vikings. They were quite cool to work on. Then we had a lot of Land Rovers,
Oh, Land
TDIs,
Rovers.
TD5s.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah, we had
All right.
Land Rovers and the BVs. There. Which
Boiler
is awesome to
vessels.
drive. I wonder why they didn't go very fast. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I love driving those. Yeah, so you can going anywhere with those things.
I'd find a reason to use these.
I've got them.
Excellent.
They're actually really good.
Nice cock on that box.
Well, I've got a cock there. My little Willie here.
I've been after that kit.
This is the Tank Museum one. It costs about £100, I think.
Yeah.
I'm quite let down because I thought it'd be. It's got quite a bit of detail. I haven't painted it yet. I've had it quite a while. I thought just spraying it grey is going to be a bit boring, really. So I will do something with it eventually.
I've got a photo of it, Andy, where it's covered in a tarp and all the tarp's got writing on it.
Okay.
Like tarps hanging on it.
Yeah. I'll probably go back down to the Tank Museum soon and see some more photos of the one they got there.
I've never been there. I mean, I keep meaning to go there, and I just never got around to it. I mean, I've been to the Fleet Aeron one. I've been to the Haynes Museum, and I was really disappointed. The distinct lack of Haynes manuals in the Haynes Museum. It's really bad.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Tank Museum. It's quite a drive for me. It's like, it's down in Dorset, and I'm in Sussex, so it's quite a long drive. I've done it a day there and back before, but I've got an electric car and they'll charge in the wrong places, sort of thing. So I need to charge. In theory, I need to charge once, but charge in the wrong places, so I need to charge on the way there and on the way back. It's a pain.
La-di-da, electric car.
Yeah.
That's very posh.
Not really.
That's their second
Same one, yeah.
Yeah, but it's got. Have you ever looked at the pig? So if you look inside the pig, they've actually put the cuts. It's hard to see, but on the inside there's the cuts of the pork. So whoever did the moulds did that just for a bit of fun for some strange reason.
Yeah, for me to drive down to the Tank Museum, it's 5 hours each way.
Because this is they did a second set.
Yeah, I didn't get the second set. I picked up this for like £4 at a show.
Oh
so...
yeah, but it's really weird. Yes, they put the pork cuts on the inside.
Green Stuff World, box of 1,000 skulls.
Oh, skulls.
Wow.
Totally.
I'm starting to worry about some of your dioramas now.
That's pretty cool, actually.
The other thing I'm slowly working on. Oh, if it stays in one piece.
Oh.
It's
Under one.
Getting there.
Excellent.
I'm sort of trying to blank off all the inside area because a lot of light sort of shines through the interior
What's
section.
happening is they're cancelling it and they're focusing on doing tabletop gaming shows.
Okay.
Well, at least there's still the Medway show in September.
Yeah, and I'll be able to go this year. Woo.
Yeah, you won't be just flying back.
Yeah, won't be flying back from Albania then because I'm not going there this year. So excellent.
Yeah.
Better get down there for that.
I'll probably drag myself up north for that.
Up north, yeah, up north.
I'm also think it's coast, so it's up north. North Kent's
less than 6 months to Telford. Who's going to Telford?
Oh, I'll be at Telford. Gotcha.
I've got place provisionally booked. So
Already booked.
Every year I say I'll go, and I'll leave it too late to book a hotel or anything. So maybe if I've got a court appearance next week where I might lose my driving licence. If I keep it, then I'll try and sort of hotel in for Telford and join the IP, whatever they are.
IPMS.
IPMS.
Yeah. Excellent.
That's dark.
Books my place for.
Oh, too soon.
Oh dear.
Too soon.
Yeah. I booked everything for going back to Nuremberg next year as well, because I just loved it. It was just the most bonkers, insane show I've been to in my life. Where, you know, to get from Revel to the ethics stand was about a 30-minute walk, including through one hall that just had fireworks and party balloons. That's all that was in there. People selling fireworks and people selling, so presumably the organisers go, so we in Hall 7 we will have things that go bang to various degrees. Okay. But the only exception to it was right in the middle. There's this beautiful stand called Mr. Moustache, and he just sold fake moustaches. I thought, I love this place. That A, that he's here, but B, his business is obviously doing well enough that he can afford a stand at this show as well, selling fake moustaches. Absolutely outrageous.
Very random.
Totally. But I love the show. The show was really, really interesting and really good. So got myself booked in for that next year.
Gary, it's just been announced on Fill Your Boots that on the 9th of May this year, an ex-RAF gunner was KIA in Ukraine.
Oh, Jesus.
A young lad.
Oh, man. That's
5
sad.
5 days after he was KIA'd, he was due to receive a bravery award for saving another soldier's life.
I saw that come up yesterday. I think that came up, I'm sure, on my Facebook feed. Someone posted it on one of the groups. Really sad.
Sure. Rest in peace, man. That is sad. Wow.
Mind you, that coming together of the Growlers, man, they are so lucky to have all got out, because where it looked like it pancaked, I thought, how the hell have they managed to eject and not ram themselves into the aircraft above? It must have just been slightly off.
Yeah, they
I
were.
mean, when I see it and I saw the 4 shoots, I thought, thank God for that, you know. But then I was worried in case they were going to drift down where the fireball was, but luckily the wind was carrying them away.
It was a bloody weird accident, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, when I first saw it, I thought it was just really bad AI at first, because just the way it kind of like,
There's a post on Facebook by, is it Martin Baker, do ejector seats, something like that.
That's it, yeah.
And I wasn't sure about the taste of it, so basically 4 pilots saved by our ejector seats.
Another 4.
It's true, I suppose, but
to join the however many, I don't know how many thousands it is now. It's like 7, 8, 9,000 aircrew been saved by Martin Baker seats.
Well, they all get a tie when they eject as well, don't they?
You do, yeah. Yeah. Member of the Caterpillar Club for using the silk.
Apparently 7,820.
Wow. That is pretty groovy.
Is it true that you shrink because of spine compressors when you use ejector seats?
Yeah. But it is 20G, isn't it? The acceleration, instantaneous acceleration. It's about 20G. Well, you can ask Gary if he's still watching, because he's banged out 3-4 times out of aircraft.
GM was 6 foot when he started. He's now 5 foot.
Yes. and that's just sort of spread out, and that's why you can't get in a Spitfire with the woolly jacket on anymore.
Yeah, you can't reach the pedals.
That's the it's like morph if you went like that. Bless.
I thought of going to the Spitfire simulator thing at the museum in Kent. Is it Battle Britain Museum? One of the museums in Kent, anyway. South Kent, and I was worried about actually fitting in the cockpit. I'm not that big, but I'm not that slim either. So,
yeah, I can't fly amongst them. I'm way too heavy. There you are. 4 tyres and lost 3 inches. GM. This is resorted to Martin Baker's finest 4 times. Jesus.
Wow.
God.
Yeah. Do you get a bit of a reputation if you do that? Yeah, bang out 4 times.
Yeah, like
from
Uncle Albert.
Aircraft. Yeah. So it's just like, what was it? Once might be viewed as misfortune, but and all that. But 4 times. Wow.
Yeah. Perhaps you get a plaque called Breakdown King. Because you broke the aircraft so many times.
Well, the line he's drawing straws to actually see who's going to draw the short straw to give you their aircraft for the day.
Yeah.
Or fly with you.
16G, bleeding now. That's crazy.
Hell of a ride.
Okay, so suitable for a nap, which is like the vast majority of human beings, and became a jet promise instructor 3 times out, and then he was short enough to fly a nap. Fair play. Fair play.
Well, I've got to learn to fly, but I don't know. I'm epileptic. I don't know if they let me for a start, so it'd be interesting. So he's doing my retirement.
Yeah. The last 2 were walkaways, apparently. Oh. Well, just walked away with it. Landed them. I saw the MiG-29 that crashed at was it Farnborough? I think it was. The MiG-29 pilot, there was a collision and he ejected, but it was so close to the ground that the blast of his aircraft hitting the deck basically inflated his chute, like literally feet off the ground, and he stumbled to the ground, took his chute off, unwrapped, wandered over to the flaming wreckage of his fighter and lit a cigarette from it. I said, that, my friends, that's a test pilot.
Casual.
Yeah, that's not a pilot, that's a test pilot for you.
I think that was amazing. That one.
Just broken it.
I was amazed by the Shawman disaster thing.
What's that?
I was amazed by Shawman disaster that the pilot walked away. 7 people killed on the ground, but the pilot walked away from the wreckage.
Yeah.
It's like
what GM means when he says he walked away was he put the ejector seat on a pallet truck and walked away with it.
He needed one for one of his planes.
Yeah. He wanted to put one in his Mustang.
Yeah. Ejection seat in a Mustang. Geez.
Can you imagine a bang seat on a Mustang? You just throw the plane down.
Just blow a hole in the base. Don't go anywhere. Just blow his great hole.
I thought you meant a Ford Mustang.
No, he owns his own P-51.
Oh, there we go. The gear collapsed and slid to a stop. Wow. Jesus, God almighty.
How many breakfasts did you have that morning?
Yeah. Jesus. Crazy. The problem that I had with the Harrier was my thigh length. Apparently, there's very strict limits on your thigh length because it was when the 1s and 3s were in service, and they're fairly cramped for space. And if your thighs are too long, there's a risk of ripping your legs off on the coaming when you eject. But the later ones are 5s and 7s and 9s. They were much bigger cockpits, much more capacious. But I couldn't get a flight in them by that day, so it was a pity. Would have liked to have gone in a Harrier.
At least you had a Hunter though, Gary.
Hunter and a Jaguar, and a Hawk and a Tornado. Yeah, several. Lovely fast jets. Love them. Hunter was my favourite though, by a long way. Also because I was a cadet at the time, so it's like it was a real amazing experience. Flying out of Broady in a Hunter was a 2-seat Hunter was just fantastic. That sealed it. That's it. I've got to be associated with these things, even if I can't fly them. I've got something to do with them. It's brilliant. My mate who flew the Jaguar, he swears when he went to his selection, when they were doing because he passed fast jet, and they were like discussing with him what squadrons he wanted perhaps to go to, and he swears to me, he said, "I won't go on Jaguars, sir." Very, 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 very interesting. Wood, why do you want to go on Jaguars? Because they're fast, sir. Oh, is that it? Yes, sir, they're fast at very low level. Oh, well, okay. Jaguars seem to be the thing for you then. Good man. We'll push you to the OCU. He swears that's true. I don't believe a word of it. I think they're a little bit more complex than that in the RAF. Because I'd have come straight back with, oh, why don't you want to fly Phantom then? It's a lot faster. Right. Oh, the Darwin Awards. Yeah. Indeed, yes. I think didn't Mythbusters try and recreate that one? They put some Rato units on a car to try and see what would happen.
Yes.
I think it did very early in the thing. Yeah. Oh, that's not great. That's not a good advert for the ground crews.
That was like the what was it? The one of the bombs outside Scampton. Didn't they find that was live years ago?
Was it one of the Tall Boys or something?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was like Tall Boy or Grand Slam, one of those big ones, wasn't it? Which was.
I thought it was like it'd be like the 21 1,000-pounders in front of a Vulcan or something like they do at Hendon. But oh no, it was a proper. It was a proper 1,000-pounder or something, and it was live.
Apparently so. I mean, it's way before my time, but yeah, it was. Apparently so.
What's that sunken ship in the Thames Estuary? The sunken ship in the Thames Estuary off North Kent coast. I think that's full of explosives still. They can't move it.
Yeah, it's got an exclusion zone around it.
The one to ask about Gary would be Gary Morris because he was based there.
Oh right, okay.
He was ATC there, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
But it wasn't that long ago. They blew up they found I think it was a Tall Boy somewhere in Kiel that had been aimed at the Gneisenau, and they had to blow it up.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly.
When I went to Cologne last year, they had that. They found a couple of 1,000-pounders and a 500-pounder. They were building a road. And the law there is they have to do ground penetrating radar and all that sort of stuff to make sure there's nothing there. And this time there was. And they shut the whole city. Literally the whole of Cologne was closed for the day. We went off to Aachen, I think, to go and see something. But yeah, the whole city was evacuated as well because they found them. They're still around. Lots of them still around.
With the shovel.
They keep finding them in Plymouth, don't they?
I mean, if the war ever ends in Ukraine, how long is it going to take to make that country safe again? You know, because so much ordnance is fired over it, and landmines.
Air scattered mines in Cambodia and places like that. There's still got people out there trying to find them all. You know.
Yeah.
The thing that worries me about the UK and Russia thing is it's not just the mines and explosives and stuff like that. I'm just thinking about, it's all become very much of a drone war and stuff and that thing, and it's all very personal. Yeah. I'm worrying about the kind of the mental aspect in years to come, because surely that's going to come back at you.
Divided families, like with the Yugoslav wars, really. You had people who were neighbours one day and bitter enemies the next day.
A bit like a football derby then.
Yeah.
Only with guns, I suppose.
Yeah.
The one at Scampton was a Grand Slam bomb, £22,000.
Excellent.
Big one.
Yeah.
Ooh. That would have caused that would have done so many improvements around the area there.
The scariest one's going to be the nuke they lost over Turkey.
Yeah.
Broken arrow, as they call it. Yeah.
Jeez.
That was a hell of a movie. Broken Arrow with John Travolta and
yeah. That's right.
Harrier music.
Christian Slater, is it? Yeah.
What is Please do not fire weapons. Fire your guns near the nuclear weapons or something. There's one.
That's right.
That was in Hunt for Red October, where he says, "Be careful where you shoot that gun. There's a lot of things in that room that don't react well to bullets."
Yes.
I mean, the famous Scottish-Russian captain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Jesus.
But they're talking of removing the masts from the SS Montgomery in the estuary because of fears of drone attacks.
Yeah.
And I mean,
but they're not scared of a boat not knowing where that thing is and just going into it. There's no masts anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah. They'll leave the big exclusion zone round it, which I think it's a 1 mile exclusion zone, and also for aircraft, it's restricted. I think that was May 25. They restricted it to aircraft not flying any lower than 13,000 feet over the wreck. Now, one would assume that's because, I don't know, perhaps they're worried about a vibration setting off the ordnance in there.
So
I think it's more in case they try and land on the water by accident or something.
Yeah.
So how long is it going to be until they're not the boxes of booms aren't going to go boom anymore?
I think it's because there's so much stuff on there. It's an unknown, really.
Yeah.
I think they said if it ever did go up, I think it will cause a mini tidal wave out across to sort of, well, obviously heading this way across Kent. I think probably half of Kent would lose its windows, apparently. I don't know how big the blast radius would be if it all went, but
it'd wipe out most of London, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it could do 50p worth of improvements.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
it'd be fine.
Yeah.
You don't really paying your 50 quid or whatever's got the shard and then see that go off, do you?
It'd be gutted if all the windows blew out, wouldn't it?
Yeah. See you soon,
There's a window cleaner. There's a window cleaner who's just finished, and then it's going to go boom, and then all the clean windows go.
Yeah.
2 weeks that took me. 2 weeks.
Yeah. What windows? What windows you cleaned?
They're not going to pay you now. No.
Yeah. Just as they're about to hand over the cash.
My old employer's office is right by Belfast on the South Bank, so I don't really mind if I get all the windows blown out.
Yeah.
Well, they reckon there's about 1,400 tons of explosives remaining on the wreck at present.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that's quite a pop.
Yes.
You know. In fact, if that went up, you might even see the sandbank it's been resting on since August 1944.
The thing is, well, even if just a seagull landed on that mast and it toppled over, because it's going to eventually, and that could set it off.
Yeah.
I
You can't.
suppose no one's made a film using that as a plot device yet,
Yeah.
Some spy film or something, terrorists trying to blow up a ship in the Thames history.
My brother-in-law's a clearance diver for the Navy, Australian Navy, and he used to go up through the Pacific Islands, and they'd find all the old ordnance and pile it up, and then he'd have to turn up there and detonate the piles just to get rid of them. That was his job for a couple of years, which he said was quite good fun.
Quite good fun, yeah.
He goes down under the ships, clearing, doing the limpet mines under ships, and I saw one thing of him, they had to go under there and untangle cable from the propellers on one of the naval vessels and that. So, yeah, good job.
Yeah. 1,400 tons. That's a tenth of a Hiroshima.
Yeah.
That's actually quite a lot of energy there.
Yeah. That's quite
Being
a lot.
in the history.
It would probably be the largest non-nuclear explosion in history.
Yeah.
No, the Mont Blanc World War One in Halifax. That was 2.9 kilotons.
Yeah.
So about double.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
There was also that RAF. That wasn't it like an RAF camp full of bombs that exploded? World War II at some point.
No, that was a munitions factory.
Munitions. That's it. Yeah.
Munitions storage depot / factory. It had like a chain reaction. Went up.
Mm-hmm.
One of the workers messed up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would call a bad day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Oh yeah, there's a whole load of stuff dumped there, isn't there? Also in the Irish Sea, there's a whole shiploads of old ordnance dumps there. They said that's another reason why they can't build a bridge that Boris wanted, because the piles would have to go through like this explosives area, dumping area. So you might want to like take the day off when they're doing that bit. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yes, explosives do get incredibly unstable over time. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would do the trick. Yeah, that would be a don't sit down, don't remove your hat, and no, you can't have tea and biscuits interview, wouldn't it? Really.
I remember Skyhawks going over my school.
Yeah.
You at the 2 hour mark, Gary?
We are.
Wow.
Well, that's gone pretty quickly. Well, I guess I better wrap it up because I've got work to do tomorrow. I've got
coming up.
I've got a couple of videos to edit for Maria, I think, tomorrow.
I've got a spray tank ready for the live stream tomorrow.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. So I'll have to leave it at that, I suspect, and get going. Thank you all for dropping by. It's really, really good having a chat. Really enjoyed that. Thanks to everyone for joining in the stream and those who watched and left comments and stuff like that. I will see you on the 16th, I think it is, of June. And that'll be the next time I'm around. So I'll see you then.
Have a good holiday.
Yeah, have a good holiday.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your holiday.
Have a good one.
And thanks very much for coming on, guys. Really appreciate it. Have a great time.
Thank you.
Cheers,
All.
all.
Wow.
Adieu, Gary. Have fun.
Well,
Come on, stupid thing. Work.
This one, please.